For several weeks now, primarily due to the horrific numbers of civilian casualties in Gaza, there have been calls for a ceasefire in that war. I support a ceasefire with some conditions, some thoughts. First, obviously, this enormous number of civilian casualties is terrible, and putting an end to that, stopping more and more innocent civilians in Gaza from being killed, is good. Additionally, a ceasefire would stop Israel into stumbling into a larger war from which they will not be able to extricate themselves. So a ceasefire is, in some military sense, not a terrible idea for Israel. However, as in any ceasefire, there need to be some terms. So a basic term, and Israel is in a position to ask for this right now, is a return of all of the hostages that were taken on October 7th. If Hamas is unwilling to do that, then they're not serious about a ceasefire, and supporters of Palestine around the world who don't see that are not really supporting a ceasefire either. But secondly, there needs to be an agreement about what happens if either side breaks the ceasefire. Because that is what happens when we have ceasefires. One side breaks it or another side breaks it. And Hamas has a particular incentive to break that ceasefire. Because what they've seen is that if they attack Israel, any retaliation generates global protest and global support for them, which is exactly what they want. And they have been always willing to sacrifice Gazan civilians to accomplish that. So if we want to make a ceasefire more than a slogan, more than a platitude, but an actual workable and military idea, these issues must be addressed.